How is everybody doing today? I'm going to do some live readings, some activations. We're going to, kind of see what comes up. Just waiting for some people to join. And as some people join, just going to set up the rules for tonight. Please like, follow, share, and subscribe if you have received a reading. Uh, Also ask that you please don't spam the feed. So just make sure if you have a question, ask it once. Be patient, be polite, be kind. There's a lot of people that would like their question answered. So don't keep on asking the question over and over again, thinking you're going to get good attention. It's actually going to be bad attention. You'll either be booted like a couple of people got, or I just won't answer the question. So with that, do we have any questions? It's one question per person for free. I just ask that you like, follow, share, and subscribe to the channel. Help me get to my goal of 1,500 subscribers. Hopefully tonight we'll get to that goal. And let's put your questions into the comment. I'll try to get to as many as I can. I can't promise everybody will. If you're looking for something more than a one card reading, you can also reach out. My email address is silver.fox.affirmations@gmail.com. I do personalized readings, and I also do light language healings one-on-one. So with that, please do put your questions in. Let's see what we have for today. Let's see what kind of questions come through. And while I'm waiting for the first question, I'm just going to pull a collective love energy for today. This is the month of February, which is the month of love. So let's see what we have. And so Spirit is saying, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually, we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. And this is for those of you who are in separation at this point. It's a tough place to be, as Valentine's Day comes within a week. So even though you are separated, the person you're meant to be with is still with you in spirit. And with that, do we have any questions? Please put them into the comment window. And please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. Doing one question per person. And I just ask that you like, follow, share, and subscribe. If you do get a question, it's good to have the notifications on as well, because then you'll know when I go live. And so X-Tick, I guess it's Exotic Psychic. Let's ask that as a yes or no question. So let's see what the yes or no cards want to say. Should you go back to your previous work? Let's find out. Let's see what the cards want to say. Spirit, should she go back to her previous work? That card came out pretty quickly. She's saying no. The bridge is frail. Crossing is risky. So that's a big no. So I hope that resonates. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. And you're welcome. So with that, who does have a question? Please put your question in there. Does Andre still have feelings for you, Sandy? Let's find out. I asked my yes or no question deck for that. And for those of you who are going to be asking about these, is my separated person having feelings? You really shouldn't care. I know it's hard to say that, but you should just be working on yourself, worrying about yourself, because your person in separation is only, here we go, got the answer. And the answer you got is no. Images distort, trust is obscured. So this is the card we got for that. And this is for anybody who's asking about, does this person really care for me? Who cares? It's not. If they did, they'd be with you. If they're not, then they're not. And actions speak louder than words, and you need to read into those actions. So Jojo Munez. And I think I have, hang on a second here. So Sherry Hopkins, you found out your husband's been cheating on you. You are a good person. Why you? Well, it's not about you. It's about your husband. Seems like your husband's not the good person. It's not. Don't look at it in a reflection of you. Look at it as a reflection of, the person that you married. So let's see what's going on. And the message I get for you is, you guys have too many differences. You guys have probably been arguing a lot. Your values don't match, and he's shown you who he is. I wouldn't, you know, it is what it is. I can't say too much more than that. So Sherry, I know it's not what you want to hear, but that's what the cards are saying. And let me scroll up. I think I missed somebody. No, I didn't. So Claudia, does Moreno want to be with you? I don't know, but do you want to be with Moreno? And let's take a look at what's going on with. Oh, boy, Spirit knocked out the whole deck out of my hands. It's kind of funny, and so do bear with me, people. I'm just trying to get myself started here. If you did get a question answered, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. And Spirit's saying end it now. And Spirit gets kind of cranky sometimes when you ask about does a person want to be with you? Well, ask them that question. You shouldn't be asking a card that question. You should be asking your person that question. And if they say no, you have to be willing to accept that. I'll answer them, but it's a waste of your energy to worry about somebody else and what they're thinking. What you have to do is just worry about what's going on within yourself. So Jojo Munez, will you get a job in Jacksonville, Florida? Let's find out. And I'm going to try to get to as many people as I can. Spirit's saying soon, but it's going to take some time. Jojo Munez. So I hope that resonates. Rosalind, will you get a home? And if I start getting a lot of like the same type of question, I'll do some pick-up piles so we can have some fun with it and everybody can get a reading on it. So Rosalind, will you get a home? I just got the Spirit saying yes. That's a yes. You will get a home. And for Eileen, I feel for you. You're going to get a higher self card. It's what you need at this now moment. So let's see what that is. Spirit. Eileen Lisa 111. What does her higher self want to say? Your higher self gave you 3 cards here. They threw them out of the deck. You are a rare flower that blooms in the dark. Keep growing. Spirit saying keep facing your darkness. Keep growing. Keep shining your light. Perspective matters where you stand. So make sure that as you're going through your darkness, see the perspective that you've gained from going through all those dark experiences. And you've had the power all along. Now you just need to believe it. And this is a very powerful one. You have to believe, because if you don't believe, you're just going to get stuck in the darkness. So I hope that makes sense for you. And let's see what else we have. And let me slide all the way over here. So Jojo, I gave you that answer already. Why you keep asking? Do you not read up top where it says if you spam, I won't pick you, right? Please don't spam. It's one of those things that really just kind of irks me because it keeps my attention away from other people as well. Because everybody wants an answer, but people who are always constantly me, that's a trend that you need to solve. It's about patience. And so with that, Guardian Dog, I thought I answered that question for you already as well. Come up with a different question. Oh, I answered that for you the last live, I'm pretty sure. And so for all those who are asking a yes or no question, I think we're gonna pull the yes or no pick a piles, so that you guys can cover whatever those yes or no questions pretty quickly. So bear with me while I set this up. We're gonna do 4 piles here. And we're going to do a pick a pile so we can get a lot of people who have a yes or no question in their mind. You'll get the answer to it using your own intuition, because you always have the answers to yourself. You don't need a card reader to do that. You always can get those answers. And so we're going to pick some crystals here, and let's see what colors want to come up for today. I've got 4 here, and so for everybody who is watching, we're doing a quick pick a pile. This way we can get to a lot of people who have questions about a yes or a no answer. We're going to be asking the question in our mind, and then when we ask that question, we're going to see what pile comes into our mind first. Don't second guess your own intuition. So I'm going to give everybody 5 seconds to ask themselves that question, the one that they have this so dying that they need to know that answer, yes or no. It's going to just be a yes or a no. There's not going to be any maybes in this. All right. And so with that, let's set our question. Okay. And let's get to, we have red pile, yellow pile, blue pile, and green pile. So red, yellow, blue, green. Pick your pile and let's go let's see what it is. So if you chose the red pile, your answer is no. Blows up in your face, explosive combo, broken. This is a big no for anybody who's picked this card. For those who've picked a yellow card, your answer is no as well. Beyond your ability, done to death, not viable. So Spirit's saying give up on that one. If you've picked the blue pile, your answer is yes. Hot opportunity, fired up, burning desires fulfilled. So this is a big yes for those of you who chose the blue pile. And for those of you who have chosen the green pile, you've got a no. On pins and needles, rough patch, being stuck. So that's a big no. So the only one that's getting the yes is our other pile here, the blue pile. So with that, let's pull the cards back and let's get back to answering some questions. If the yes or no's, I'm going to probably bypass a lot of yes or no's because you've answered your own question. I'm just going to go through here. So just hang on while I look through a few of those. So Eileen, you're welcome. So let me see what I have here. And Jolena, you never can think of a question. If you want, I'll pull you, I'm going to pull you a random card because you don't have a question. I'm going to get it from your higher self. I think you need just some creative inspiration. And so, Jolene, your answer is when you start, the path appears, so take a step in any direction. This is what's happening to you. You can never think a question because you're so undecisive that you can never take the step forward. And your spirit is saying, your higher self is saying, it's time for you to start moving forward. Start picking a path, wherever that path is, forward, sideways, diagonal, whatever, but put one foot in front of the other. And as you do, your path will appear. You can't just sit on the middle of the fence anymore. I hope that resonates. And let's see here. Yes, the answer is always within. The problem is quieting the noise to get to the questions within, because connecting to self is a lot harder than you think it is. It's easy to connect to dark aspects of self, but to actually connect to self is not an easy thing, and it takes a lot of time and intention. And so let's see what else we have here. So let's see where we are here. And so Zemtok, why do you want to leave the United States? And remember Zemtok, I said that and I don't know if people don't read here. I'm going to highlight this. Only ask a question once. If you spam, I won't pick you. Again, it makes no sense. You're trying, that's a really bad behavior, and it irks me to no end because you want to bypass everybody else who's also just as interested as getting their answers as you are for yours. And for that, you need to just have patience and understand that you're not the only one on these lives. And so you got to stop with that. And follow Rye, it's time to boot you. And stop proselytizing. Nobody wants that. You can do that on your own channel, not on this. Yeah, and so, and again, so we got rid of our proselytizer. So I'm going to look at Lisa here. Will your husband win political office? Let's see what the universe wants to say. And I'm getting it for sure from the cards. So make sure he's doing things good for the people, not just for himself if he does win political office. And yeah, I got, so what's going on with you, Sassy Sunni? Let's take a look at, and Guardian Dog, don't bother asking Follow Rye, because Follow Rye got bounced out of here because they're proselytizing. I get a bunch of the Jesus freaks that love to come in here and tell everybody what to do. They just need to mind their own business, and I won't mind them if they don't mind me. So let's see what's going on with you, Sassy. I am going to pull you a standard tarot card. So for Sassy, what I have is a lot of temporary things going on in your life right now. Enjoy what you have. It's temporary. This is going to be a short phase, whether it's good or bad, I don't know. But if you notice everything around here, this is sometimes called the affair card, a short-lived love card. But the roof is thatched. Everything here, the flowers, they're all perishable. So everything here is kind of made of perishable pieces. So it means it's going to come in quickly, and it may leave as quick as it can. If you're having a great time, enjoy it while you can. That's your message, Sassy. Uh, let's see who we have here. So, Sherry, will your mental health improve? The way your mental health improves, Sherry, is to go in and face yourself. I'm going to give you what the energies are for you, Sherry. And mental health is a tough one because it's a lot of things, your darker aspects come out, and they try to trick you through a lot of things, and it creates a lot of anxiety within people, and you have to go within and try to heal whatever that trauma is that's creating that anxiety, and it's not easy. And this is what I picked for you, Sherry. I see anxiety, right? This is what came out. I didn't even have to see the card, and I already knew it was anxiety. You gotta release that anxiety. If you go to my channel, Silver Fox Spiritual on YouTube, I have a lot of stuff for overthinkers, anxiety, focus. I think that may help you. So it's YouTube, Silver Fox Spiritual. For those who don't know, I have a light language healing channel, and it's got a lot of free healings out there. I do one-on-one healings. But what I ask is you look at my free stuff first. If it resonates energetically with you, then reach out and give me a shout out. And I do have some paid healings one-on-one. And for Lady Godiva, let's see here. So, will you find employment soon? I'm going to do a timing question. And so for Christine, the thing is, when people die, they just get recycled back into this world again. As fast as they die, they get recycled back in. There's not a lot in between. Once you decide to leave this realm, and he decides to leave this realm, you'll see your dad and all your other loved ones in their true form. But don't worry about it. I am not a medium, so I couldn't answer that for you. But he's back here in this playground. And so for Lady Godiva, it's worth waiting for February when you let go. So we're in February. What you have to do is let go of whatever the old energies that you're holding on to, and then that job is going to come in for you. And let's see what's going on. And Sherry, yeah, I sort of could understand that. I don't know what I would do if I had that same thing happening to me. I have two kids, and yeah, it's there's no good answer to that one. You just have to live your life, and it's hard because you've got those energies pulling you to the past, and you have to release them. And I can't say that's an easy task. I know a lot of people, a lot of friends that have had a very big struggle with that. So Courtney, will everything work out after your eviction? Well, I'm sorry you're getting evicted. It's never a good thing. But make sure you're checking through and seeing what programs are out there to help you. And so what I'm getting from Spirit is, yes, wisdom supports you, roots grow deep. You just have to, dig in a little bit and help yourself a little bit once that eviction happens, but make sure you're checking through all the available things that are there to help you with that. And yes, I have a YouTube channel, Guardian Dog. It's Silver Fox Spiritual on YouTube. I also have readings by Silver Fox on YouTube, and I also have an Instagram channel, Silver Fox Spiritual, which is the Instagram, and my readings channel is just a lot of replays of this, and sometimes I'll go on live on YouTube. My Silver Fox Spiritual is the light language healing channel, and all you do is just look for this logo. You'll know my channels. They all have this logo. And Sandelmore, let's get you a card. I feel for you. We're going to get an energy card. And Miss J and everybody else who's asking mediumship questions, I don't do mediumship, so I can't answer those questions. And for you, you got a bunch of cards here, Sandelmore. You've got a woman holding a heart, caring connections, and then I have the garden and the gate and happy family. And when we see these all together, Spirit's saying that you've got a lot of potential out there. There's a lot of opportunities for love and caring connections and a happy family, but you have to choose to move through the gate. You're holding yourself back from having all this. It's all here waiting for you, but you have to open up the gate. You can't just sit there and wait for the gate to come to you. You have to go to the gate. You have to find that opportunity. You have to let go of whatever it is that says you can't open that gate. There's no lock on it. You have the key. I hope that makes sense for you. And from Fargo, North Dakota, will you get the promotion? Let's take a look. And I'm really backed up here, so let me, I'm going to scroll around a little bit so I can try to get to everybody here. Please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. Trying to get to 1,500 today if I can. If you did get a question, definitely. So I got between a year and 6 months. So I hope that makes sense. Shutterspark, true healing comes from yourself. How you get to there is through you, whether you feel it's through God or whether you feel it's through you. Everybody has their own personal experience, and the healing will come in, but it's always through you. You just choose what energy, what place it comes from. Let's see what we have here. So I'm going to roll around a little bit. So Nicole, I don't do any pregnancy questions. I don't do any death questions, like if somebody's going to die or they're going to be sick and stuff like that. When they're going to go to jail. No, I don't do those. It's not the energy I want to pull down. And let's see if we got here. I've got Sarah and Lisa Jean. Tell me what's going on with your health. Sarah, we love a card reading. Let's pull a card for you. And Liza Jean, please tell me what's ailing you in the comment window. And for you, Liza Jean, or I'm sorry, Sarah, this beautiful card, you have the Magician. And the Magician, if you notice, it has all the different cards from all the different suits. So every one of them is in there. You got the wands, you got the cups, you got the pentacles, you got the swords. So you have everything you need to create what you want. You just have to choose to do it. I hope that makes sense. So humankind, let's see what your higher self wants to say on that one. What do you want to give for humankind? There's a lot of judgment. We all judge everybody, whether we say we do or don't. Everybody's judging it. We're in a world of polarity, and so, yeah, there's always going to be some sort of judgment. The question is whether you're judging or seeing it in perspective. Seeing it in perspective is a better way to look at it. Spirit saying, let your true colors show, so your tribe knows how to find you. So your program is going to help your spirit tribe find you. You're a magical being with a whole universe waiting to assist you. So I read these both as very positive, and your program is going to help reach the people that you're looking to reach. And Shutterspark, that's your, it's your opinion. You have to, realize that, everybody has their own opinion, and you can't be in that space of always proselytizing. This is a problem with a lot of people. We all try to tell everybody else they're all right, and we all look at things in our own perspective. So what we may see as right, somebody else may not, and that's okay. You have to be willing to listen and not only just tell somebody that what they what you know is the truth and everything else is a lie. That's why we have all these fights, because everybody's trying to force everybody else's truth on themselves. And if that's your truth, that's great. I'm happy for you if that's where you need to be. Let's see who we have here. So Shutterspark, I think I'm going to have to take you out too. I don't know why, but it seems I get a lot of these proselytizers. Yeah, not the energy I want in these kind of reads. Auto-inflammatory and other things going. So, Lisa Jean, if you're open to it, I'll give you a quick light language healing. It's going to be what I call micro light language. It's just tiny. It's going to help with it'll help energetically release some of the things that are causing that autoimmune system, or auto-inflammatory system. Uh, Obviously, it's not going to cure you, right? It could, but I'm not a doctor. You always should be seeing a doctor. All I can do is help you energetically and see if that will release whatever's creating that manifestation of what's going on in here. So if you're open for it, let me know. I'll bring down some light language. You just have to listen with your heart and not with your ears. And belief is 99.9%. So just let me know. And Humankind, yeah, go look at my channel. You can listen to some of this light language if she's open to it. The light language is only going to be specifically for her, so it's not going to help anybody else here. But let's see whether she's open for it or not. Okay, so Liza Jean, you're open for it. So Liza Jean, what I need you to do is set your intention to receive. What's going to happen is we're going to bring down the true frequency of love from outside of polarity into your being. It's going to come through your crown from your own higher self. You're going to set the intention to work with your higher self and the frequency of love. And what we're going to do is we're going to bring that frequency of love in to understand and to help release whatever energetic traps that you have in there, any blocks, anything that is creating this auto-inflammatory inflammation and weight issues that you're having. And so we're going to try to release them. We're going to only do it with no harm to anybody in only the true frequency of love. So with that, set that intention and get ready to receive. Shana we shana rishi da da papa ushe pa ushe ne de shi 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 pa na wa rishi shau pa na ya ya rishi ne de papa pa shau pa shane e ya 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 pa ushu no chi shi shi papa na ya papa ushu no ne shi ne de papa pa shte shane e ya 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 papa pa ushu shane e ya ya papa pa ushu no shi 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 pa na ya usha o pa na ya ya ushi ne de papa pa shta ushu no shi papa fo. All right, Liza, let me know how that was received. Everybody receives it a little bit differently. Humankind, if you're looking to book either a private reading or private healing, just send me an email, silver.fox.affirmations@gmail. All that information is inside of my profile and also on the pinned comments. Or the pin, yeah, it's like a pin thing on my profile, one of the videos. No, that's not Sanskrit. So you shouldn't have to. You don't worry about where it's coming from. It's from one version of myself at a higher frequency. That's what I channel. I only channel myself, and it's called light language. And what it is, it's a remembrance of a language that you spoke in one of your trillions and trillions of incarnations, and it brings down codes to help you heal and help you release. But a lot of it has to be within your own intention to receive. So with that, hopefully let me know how that helped you or not. And let's see what we have here. Frenchie, I don't know why, but I'm feeling called to give you a love card. Let's see what's going on here. And I'm just picking and choosing a few people here. So Spirit's telling you, Frenchie, that time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. You or your person is feeling that it's too late to take some action on something. It's never too late. It's all about intention. It's all about healing. The more you heal, the more you feel. There's still time. That's what Spirit's telling you. Don't fret. And let's see, I'm going to pick a few people randomly here. So if I've missed you, it's okay. I'll try to get to some. I'm going to roll up and down the list. And so, Amanda, I'm going to pull you a card too. And for you, I feel we're going to talk to the spirit animals. So let's see what Beast Soul wants to come out. And for you, Lisa Jean, just make sure that you're drinking a lot of water today. Help the energy move forward. So for Amanda Wood, you have the Fearless Dragon, honor, good fortune, individuality, ignite the passion fire within your soul. Spirit saying, realize how strong you are, use your passion, use your fire, really dig in deep. I hope that resonates with you. And let me see who else we have here. So do please like, follow, share, and subscribe. See if we can get me to 1,500 today. I had about 2,500 subscribers before, and then TikTok took down my account and never gave me a reason why. So I just recreated it with some newer energy, better energy. And so Lake Girl 84, will your money problems be solved? Let's take a look. Let's see if Spirit's willing to give us a yes or no answer on this. And if you're watching it from the, if you're watching it, you know, it goes by how I see it from my side. So if you're watching as it drops down, and I'll read it. Yeah, I sometimes freeze because TikTok does that to me. Okay, the card I've got for you is no, don't risk it all on this. It's a losing proposition. So whatever you're trying to do here, it's something that's not in a good energy, and we need to get to a space of a better energy. I hope that makes sense for you. And I'm going to pick a few more people here. I'm just going at random people, so please just make sure you're not asking a question more than once, because that guarantees you I won't answer it. And let's see what we have here inside of this. And so, Stella, I'm going to give you an energy card, and you get Angel of Strength. Spirit's telling you you're going to need to be strong for something, but you have that strength within you. So I hope that resonates. And let's see. So Chella, let's see, just make sure we're not spamming here. Go through my spam check. So Chella, let's see if you're going to find your soulmate. And so just remember, soulmates are not always just somebody who is a love interest. There are your friends and families that will stay with you to help you in many things. So let's see what Sheila has. Will she find her soulmate? Give me the energy, Spirit, of what's around her for love. And so Spirit sent us a few cards here. You're going to have, your dreams are going to come true. You're going to find somebody who's willing to kind of, ask you out, proposal, bonding. So there's going to be something coming in for you. I'm not sure if it's your full soulmate or not, but you are going to have some romance coming in. And let's see who we have here. So just bear with me. And Tandika, so what do you mean by what's going on with you? And let's see what we have here. Now, let's see who else we've got. Let's see. So Istara, let's get you a card. I feel you as a straight tarot card. And for those of you watching, I'm just going in random, so It's just what I get called to. Please just, allow for that to flow. Be patient. I roll up and down the entire comment line, so I may pick you, I may not. I can't guarantee it. But for you, Estera, I see right now there's a lot of illusion around you, and if you can get rid of this illusion, there's going to be an opportunity coming. It's going to be slow, but it's going to be coming, and it's going to be a good opportunity. It's the hand of God holding it out, that opportunity to you. I hope that resonates. And just please like, follow, share, and subscribe. And Kitty Cat, are you going to have a better cash flow this? Let's see what's going on within the clarifying life situations deck, which is kind of about abundance, money, flow. Let's see what's going on with you, Kitty Cat. Okay, Spirit, I'm only going to take a couple of these cards. So Spirit's saying the problem you have is that you're doubting yourself, and you got to get out of that doubt, because I've got mental mystery and doubt here. And then you see the lion in here, this rain begins. And why does that rain begin? That rain begins because you get rid of all this. You have to master your own doubts, your own fears. And once you do, you will come into that abundance that you should truly want. And let's see what we have here. Thank you, Nicola, for saying that. I appreciate you. And let me see who else I'm being called to. And I'm just going to people who I'm being called to. Jess Deals, let me see what we have for you. I feel for you. You have a spirit animal that wants to say something for you. And then after that, I'm going to speak to Margarita. Wow, I'm really backing up. The TikTok is pushing it out there. So you've got the curious hedgehog and the kind koala. And so for both of these, what we're looking at is, you need to pay attention to people around you. Remove your tension, let you be free. So basically, koala is an interesting thing. They sleep like 12 hours, wake up to eat, and then go back to sleep again, right? And this guy over here is saying, be aware of your opportunities. You're sleeping on it. You're not seeing the opportunities that are in front of you because you're sleeping too much, meaning your eyes are closed and you're not seeing what you're meant to be seeing. And with that, let's see who else we have here. I just scrolled all over the place here. I think I'm pretty sure I had somebody here. I forget who it was. Oh, who drew my anime style logo? So this logo is done by my friend Lawrence Valencia. If you go on Facebook, you'll see him as Angelus Regulus. He does his own spiritual healing. He draws higher self pictures. Extremely talented, great friend of mine, and he does these. They do cost money, but he's done 2 or 3 of those for me, and it's absolutely stunning. He's an amazing talent, very spiritually gifted as well. Let's see who else I hear. So Marquita, that's who I saw. I knew I had to come back to it. Will you be happy again? And I'm going to talk to you about that while I pull you a higher self card. So happiness begins within, and it's really hard to be happy when you're unhappy within. And so what you need to do is spend a lot of time with yourself and get to love yourself again. Most of us won't spend time with ourselves because we've been hiding so many things from ourselves lifetime after lifetime after lifetime because we truly don't want to leave this plane. This is like a playing field of trauma, and spirits seem to love it. I don't know why. But in order for you to be happy is for you to heal, and the only way to heal is to go within. And it's not an easy path, but if you're willing to, there's going to be a lot of tears and a lot of pain in between. But you will be happy again if you choose. It's always a choice. And guess what? You can always choose today, tomorrow, whenever. That choice always starts an intention. And as the intention starts, so does the path to happiness begin. But it will take time. And Spirit's saying, be patient. Trust the wait. Everything is coming together. So Spirit's telling you, all you need to do is choose. Choose to be happy. And guess what? The path is going to start opening up to you. So I hope that makes sense. And Let's see who else we have here. And I apologize for everybody who I'm not getting to at this now moment. I try to get to as many people as I can. I do private readings, so if my energy resonates, great. The readings I do are energy based. They're not like these story readings because they're never going to help you heal. They're never going to help you feel. They're never going to get you into that place. And so I see we got a lot of relationship questions going on. And so we're going to do another pick a pile. I hope you guys are enjoying the pick a piles. Let me know in the comments if you do like the pick a piles, because we have so many people here. It's hard sometimes to get to everybody who needs an answer. And so by doing a pick a pile, I can get to a lot more people with a lot less effort and time, and everybody can get an answer. So what I'm going to put down is I'm going to put down three piles, and in each of the three piles is going to be two cards. And these cards are what's blocking you for love, right? Because everybody wants to know about their person. Where's my person? Is he thinking about me? Is she thinking about me? Are they going to come back? And you know what? Who cares, right? But you want an answer. And so why do we say who cares? Because you're putting energy to a past person that's obviously not with you or not satisfying what it is that you need in this now moment. And so that energy isn't good for you to start with, and you have to recognize that. And so what do we need to do is we need to kind of understand why we keep on picking these kind of people that truly aren't good for us. And almost every one of us does it. It's not a dig at anybody because we all do it. And so this is one of my most powerful readings I can do. And this is called, what is blocking you in love? And so it's a $10 reading if you really want to get deep and you're ready to face yourself and ready to heal and ready to move forward to create that healing path that allows you to get to the one that you truly are meant for, not the trauma bond that everybody goes after because they're after the adrenaline rush. They're not really after love. And we come up with huge reasons why we can't be loved, or we come up with these stories that we're not lovable because we choose people that just aren't in our path. So I have three cards here. I have green, orange, and blue. Right, three piles. What I want you to do is think about your experiences in love and ask yourself, what is it that I am doing that is blocking love from coming into my life? All right, so what I want you to do is pick a pile, green, orange, or blue. Pick the first pile when you ask yourself, what is it that I'm doing that I'm blocking myself in love? And we're going to go through these piles. All right, so is everybody ready? I'm going to give you 10 more seconds. What's blocking you in love? Pick your pile. And thank you, Humankind. Yeah, just send me an email. Sundays are usually my best days for readings and personal healings. So let's go for, and also Thursdays I do a lot. So if you pick pile number one, one of your main blocks is your fear of loneliness, right? You stay in bad relationships because you're lonely. Be okay with being yourself, right? And we just talked about that, right? A lot of people don't want to be with themselves because they don't like themselves and they're afraid that they're going to miss out on something. Retreating. Your fear of being hurt has made you retreat. It's time to get out and try again. So these are your two big blocks for you people who are here. I have healings on my Silver Fox spiritual channel for both of these. And the key is that why you create this, you're not true to yourself, and that's why you get these toxic relationships, because you're so afraid of being lonely, you'll take anything. You'll take it's like somebody who's starving, right? And they're starving for that love. And so, you're starving for that food. You'll eat anything. You'll eat dirt because you need something to eat. And this is what's happening with you guys. And then you get this bad experience and it causes you to retreat. So you gotta get out of there. All right. So the ones who took this next pile here, the orange pile, your blocks are too hard, right? You think love has to be hard because why? You've been in trauma your entire life, and anytime you had love, it was always conditional love. That if I needed love, I needed to do X, Y, and Z, or else I wouldn't get love. And you got that from a childhood, right? And your parents, and lifetimes and lifetimes of that. So you keep on manifesting that, and keeps on helping your story, and then holding on. You have to release old ties in order to have a fresh new start. And why is that? Because it's so hard for you to make that connection. Once you do find one, you're just I mean, strangling that connection. Why? And you just won't let it go because you haven't found a connection. It's so hard to find that connection. You haven't found another one. And that's, codependency, abandonment, rejection wounds. Again, more healing available for free on my Silver Fox Spiritual on YouTube. Last one, staying stuck, right? You keep repeating old patterns. It's time to try something new. Definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. This is for those people who are always chasing the bad boy, the bad girl, the one that, everybody says is the player, but you chase after it anyway. And you watch them being a player all the time. Boy or girl, doesn't matter. And, they're showing you who they are, but yet you're still chasing after it. Why? Because you know they're not going to give you what you want. And why do you do that? Because this way you can tell yourself that you're never going to find that love because you're afraid of that commitment. And let's see what the next card is. Fixing them. And this is another big one, right? All these people asking, well, is my person going to come back? Or are they going to work on a relationship? No, you can't fix them. They have to fix themselves. You have to fix yourself, right? Which means that if you see something wrong with yourself and you recognize it, then you fix it. If somebody tells you, well, your hair's too curly, I want you to be straight hair, don't fix it for them. Fix it for yourself only if you want it for yourself. And the same thing for your person, right? If they're not doing the things you want in that relationship, don't try to fix them because they're not going to be fixed. You're just trying to make them into somebody who they're not. If they want to fix themselves, they will. And so those are your cards. Let me know if any of that resonates. Sorry, I was a little bit of a rant here, but this covers a lot of people's questions that have been asking, and the right question is, what is it that I'm doing that's blocking the love that I want from coming in? And this is what this reading answers. And most people don't want to hear the answer because it means that they're the problem, right? It's Taylor Swift. It's me, right? That the anti-hero, right? She's the problem. She knows it. And that's what these cards are telling you. Your love comes in through your love for yourself. And if you don't love yourself, then love is not coming in. At least not the right kind of love. So with that, let's see what else we have going on here. So bear with me. While I scroll through, I probably missed a zillion people here. And let's scroll up. And so for Kaye, again, I think I've told you this more than once on my reads. Don't ask the question twice. Guarantees it's not going to happen. It's right here in red. If you only ask question one time. If you spam, I won't pick you. Let's see who else we have here. And, it's just not fair for anybody. And I think this is, you have to look at yourself. Why do you think you're more important than everybody else who's trying really hard to get a question as well? And let's see who else we have here. So bear with me while I just scroll through because I want to make sure I'm not getting a spammer. And so I think I saw one here. Karen, let's pull you an energy card. Let's see what's going on for you. And so for you, Karen, I have Angel of Balance. Spirit's asking you to balance yourself out. Make sure you're grounding every day. Make sure that you're allowing the energies to flow back to the earth. Take a spiritual bath. Whatever it is that you do to kind of balance the energies, Spirit's asking you to do that. And let's see what else we have here. So... And for Lee, I'm not going to pull a card on that, but should you pursue best relationship with your best friend, Joe? And it's a tough one, I know, because you don't want to ruin your friendship, but you have to be honest and you have to have a conversation with your best friend, Joe, and say, hey, I've been having these feelings. What do you think about that? And you're going to get a better answer than any card will ever give you. So let's see what we have here. Let's see what Tracy MF, let's see what you have. I feel it's higher self day today. So let's see what your higher self wants to give you. And for those of you who are looking for something more than a quick one card and some quips, I do full readings. Reach out to me, silver.fox.affirmations@gmail.com. My link tree is in my profile, shows you how to contact me. I do paid readings, and my menu of prices are in my profile. If you look at the pinned comments. So you got it. You're an original. So let yourself follow your own heart. Make sure you're following your own heart, not what everybody else is telling you. Tracy MF, that's for you. And so if you have gotten a reading, please do like, follow, share, and subscribe. Let's see. And anybody asking me mediumship questions, I don't do mediumship. So there's not much I can tell you for that. You just have to tune in yourself on that one. And user to whatever, I'm going to pull you an energy card too, I feel. Let's see what we have for you. And for you, I have adjacent possibilities. Spirit saying that you've got tons and tons of opportunities, but they're all stacked over there, but you have to go to the doors. You have to look at the doors. That means that there's a lot of options, but you're not at this point seeing them. Make sure you start taking time to really look at the opportunities that are around you. And let's see. So, Creative Ninny, will you ever get your business built? I'm going to ask the universe that question, but honestly, have you started building? It's the first question. Have you started to create your business? And Spirit's saying true, yes, it's going to happen, but only when you choose to. Nothing happens automatically. You have to kind of make the effort yourself. And let's see what we have for Carol Gleason. I'm trying to. I think you're going to get my Fox in the Box, Carol. That's the special deck. It's my favorite deck with the foxes. They're very inspirational. You get a card of inspiration, and let's see what the foxes want to give you. Just make sure you guys are all liking, following, sharing, subscribing. Follow me on other social media as well. I do have a spiritual healing channel, Silver Fox Spiritual. I do private readings and private healings. If you're interested, they are at a fee. And so for you, I have be present, live in the moment, for it is only in time that it's the only time that truly exists. The past is a memory, the future is a promise. So Spirit's telling you, stay in the present. Don't focus on what could be. Don't focus on what was. Focus on the here and now and what's beautiful inside of that. And yeah, Creative Ninny, it's the same thing. You have to put one foot in front of the other, and you have to start doing it. Small, achievable steps, you'll get it done. And let's see what else we have here. So Britt, I'm gonna pull your energy for your love energies for your relationship, but it already sounds like you already know the answer to this. So what's going on in Britt's energies? And the card that came out is synchronicity. The divine soul counterpart relationship is blessed with amazing moments of synchronicity. And so what I'm seeing here is look at the synchronicities you're getting. Are you getting angel numbers? Are you getting things that are showing you something's not right, or are you getting things showing you something is? Look for those synchronicities, and if they're not there, then this is not your soul person. So I hope that answers you, Britt. And yeah, that artwork was done by a very good friend of mine. I asked him to create me a higher self picture, and he is a really gifted and talented spiritual artist. If anybody wants a picture like that, he does them for a cost. Just send me your contact information. I'll send it over to him, and he'll give you his price list. It's absolutely gorgeous. He's done 2 or 3 of these for me. Everything he's done is amazing. You can find him on Facebook. He goes under the name the Angelus Regulus Collective. All right, so let's see what we have for you, Nikki. A general one. And just remember, everybody, just ask a question once. Don't ask more than once, or I won't answer it. It's okay to say hi and then ask what you want, but I don't want the same question over and over again. Nikki, for you, I have a woman holding a coin. So Spirit is cautioning you, be careful with your finances at this moment in time. Uh, Enjoy yourself, but be frugal enough to make sure you're saving for a rainy day. Hope that makes sense for you, Nikki. And Courtney, let's see what the career cards want to say for you. I have a set of money cards if I can find them in my mess. I've got my cards strewn all over the place. So let's see if I can find it. Here's my money deck. And for those of you watching, I'm probably going to only do about 2, maybe 3 more at the most because just under an hour. I try to keep it at an hour so I can post the replays. And so Courtney, Spirit saying caution. Use caution in making financial decisions. So I feel that you haven't found your career yet. Be careful. Make sure you're really researching everything within your career, and that's what I'm getting from Spirit at this point. And I'm going to do one more, and then I am going to call it an evening. Please do like, follow, share, subscribe, and make sure that you are putting your notifications on, because if the notifications are not on, you won't know when I go live. And I do this a few times, and I'm very random at when I decide I want to come on to do free questions. I also do a daily energy read to help you make sure that your day is going good, as well as a daily love energy read to give you an idea of what the love energies are around the collective, as well as a soulmate, twin flame, whatever you want to label it, and separation read. I do those every couple times. So I'm going to pull one more person a card, and I think I want to know. Let's see, who is the one I want. Let's see. Somebody. All right. So 3 green time. I think I'm going to pull you a card. This is a higher self card for you, and this is going to be the last one. You are caught up in drama. 3 green time. Spirit saying, get away from the drama. It's time to start listening to yourself. When you see that purple, that's your third eye. It's clouded right now. You got to get out of the drama and get into connecting to self. Make sure you're meditating. Make sure you're intending to connect to self, because once you connect to self, you're going to be in a better place. I hope that resonates. And for that, that's going to be the end of my card readings for today and activations. So with that, please do like, follow, share, subscribe. If you're looking for your own personal reading or a personal light language healing, please do reach out, silver.fox.affirmations@gmail.com. And like I say, if you're interested in the light language healings, I just ask that you go visit my YouTube channel, Silver Fox Spiritual, because I want to make sure that you're okay with the energies. If they resonate with you, it's great. Then I will do personal light language services. They are at a cost. The same with readings. My readings range everywhere from $10 all the way to $60. Light language. I have a couple lower cost options, as well as a full one. And with that, make sure you are subscribing to my YouTube channel, Silver Fox Spiritual, and also readings by Silver Fox on YouTube, Instagram, Silver Fox Spiritual, and of course, this TikTok channel. And so I'll see everybody in the next read. I appreciate you guys staying for this last hour to listen to some of the readings. And I do this quite often, so make sure your notifications are on. Thank you again, and have a great day. And just keep healing, everybody.